On December 6th of 2024, I received a message from Wilhelm that said, "You can improve your world today." And what that meant is that we each can improve our world when we improve our lives. And that means taking the next step on our evolutionary journey, whatever that's meant to be. We each have one. It's going to be different for each of us, but all of them are important. All of them serve the greater good of causing the world to evolve. We never know how that's going to turn out. And I certainly didn't know that my life would have turned out this way either. We're always in discovery, no matter when we live. But we might look at our world and think that that isn't happening, but it is, and we're all here participating. So as I looked at that message, because today is still December 5th, and I'm recording this now because I wanted you to have it, I recently published Wilhelm's plan, Your Pathway to Success, showing 3 days of the messages that have come through. Wilhelm was not like other channels or people that you might have thought of. That was never what I was doing, and it was never my intention. I did many other careers in different things over my life. And so then what happens is, for 36 years, as I'm receiving this work, it turned into the understanding of how our world operates, how consciousness change, how you evolve, and everything, and it was all laid out. So on that session, as I looked at the message for last year, there was a video there, and that was done on December 21st, the solstice of 2021. And as you listen to that one, it will explain everything of what this work is about, why I received it, why I didn't know that I had it, just as you don't know what you have, because you've developed something as well. Now, the difference here was that what you're going to read and see is something that's not been done before, because Wilhelm was giving me information, giving us all information in real time, explaining to us the changes we would be moving through mentally, physically, emotionally, and what we would be experiencing in our world. Because when we understand it, then we move through it easier and you live a great life. The purpose is to give you the ability to understand your life, fulfill your potential, because it's always evolving, because it's in your consciousness, but you have to move through the resistance and the blocks. And I had all of them, so I do understand. But that is also why this work could come through me. But it will be impossible for you to see the messages that I've posted for today, the 5th, 6th, and the 7th, and also to hear this recording, and you will know that Wilhelm has given us all something that we could live really great lives. Now, it's been demonstrated through me, because I'm 75, as I've mentioned, and I've moved through all the things that most things that people are dealing with and come to healing. That is the purpose. That's what we all want, is to come into ownership of who we are, and this work will do that. Now, you must everyone won't do this. Everyone will not look at themselves and decide they're going to change, and that's what we're seeing in our world. So you get to decide if you're going to do it and move to that higher state, and that's what I have to do. This is something, again, that I couldn't have known. It's only been revealed to me what was given fully. But you'll hear the 2021 session, and that explains so much more of it. You will understand more about yourself. And it was something that was surprising to me, because I didn't remember it, and that's how I received information. I am connected to a different source when I'm receiving this information. This is why it works for anyone, because it's all consciousness, and there is a greater consciousness that connects us all. We won't all remember that at all times, because we're constantly coming in touch with it and deciding whether we will believe in ourselves. And that's been a journey for me. At 75, I can tell you that you can achieve anything. And that's why I am finishing this work. But I want you to look at it. And again, I've put up a couple of offers, and you'll see that, because next week they'll be gone. But the ones that I was most concerned with, the people coming in and taking one of those offers and being willing to do a testimonial, because I need you to be the cheerleader for this work, to show how your life has changed, how you've come to understand who you are, how you've moved through any difficulty, how you've started achieving success, and how you've started to manifest abundance, because it's all energy again. And that's what I'm doing now, because I held back. We all do. But I had to see it all, as now you will see as well. There's no reason for us not to create the lives we want and to help our world become what it could be, because it comes through each of us. And you will understand that more as you listen to that recording. But I'm so glad that you're here, and I want you to see the recording and also the messages for the 3 days. It's the last time that I'm doing messages in that manner, because now what I'm doing is that's been proven. I just wanted to give everyone the proof and the scientific evidence of it. But now I must develop all of this work, and because I have tons of it, and that's what I'm doing. That's why this offer is there. That's why it's only going to be there for this weekend, because most people, you won't move, and I do understand that. What we do is we keep scrolling, trying to find that next thing that's going to help us understand who we are, and Wilhelm has given us everything to be able to do that. There's no way that anyone could use this work and not come out on the other side in love with themselves and knowing why they're here on this earth and knowing what they can accomplish and achieve. So now you have it all in front of you. You are here for a great reason. And that's what you will hear in that message. Wilhelm says, we have waited for you for a long time. And that's all of us, waiting for us to awaken to who we could become. And I'm doing that now, and you might do the same thing. Please check out all the work, and subscribe to the channel if it's your first time, and share this with others, because now it's time to go much bigger. There's a ripple effect that happens, as you'll hear as well, and so I have to do that as well, bringing this to a bigger audience, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm telling the entire story, because this is something that has never been seen in human history, so I've got to step out there myself, because it's something that will help our humankind evolve. And it just happened to come through me. You have something that will do the same thing when you decide not to hold back and change our world today. All right, see you guys soon.